1 hour and 30 minutes drive got me from Miri to Niah National Park. This is one of the smaller national parks, but actually one of the most important because this was one of the birthplaces of civilization. And I've learned all of this in school, but now I get to see it in person. So that was pretty cool. I learned about all the different animals you can find here at Niah National Park. And I saw the findings of the tools and the graves that were discovered by the archaeologists but were used by the cavemen. And also the caveman skull, which was really, really cool. And the replica of the cave, which was huge. And I was amazed by it, so I can't wait to see how amazed I will be of the actual cave. Look at this tree, it's huge. It's so big and I can't even see where it ends. We're finally here. This is the entrance of the cave, and as you can see, it's white because it's limestone. It's already really, really beautiful, and I can see the entrance already in front of me. And on my left, you can see where the archaeological excavations happen. And over there, the pathway leads to an even greater chamber. And above me, you can hear the sounds of the swiftlets and the bats. And just now over there were two guano collectors. And what they would do is they would collect the guano that covers the cave floor, carry it in really large sacks all the way to the Niah River, where the guano will be graded and then sold. These ladders here is what the guano collectors would use to climb up and then collect the bird's nest. But then recently they found out, well not recently, a while back, they found out that the bird nests here are actually moss covered, so it has no commercial value. But back then what they would do is they would actually climb. If you can see the little spikes that are protruding out, they would use that as a ladder and climb all the way up to the ceiling of the cave. So I'm heading to the painted cave right now, but as an extra precaution, I wore this bandana because I don't want to get any bat poop on my head. As you can hear them, they're actually all there. And yeah, I just don't want it in my hair. Niah is one of Sarawak's smaller national parks, but it's certainly one of the most important and has some of the most unusual visitor attractions. Niah Great Cave is the main cave, and it's located in Gunung Subis. It's made up of several voluminous chambers with high ceilings. The Great Cave lies in a large limestone block, about 1 kilometer long in general north to south direction, and about half a kilometer wide. So here I am at the painted cave. It took me about an hour from the mouth of the Great Cave to get here. And you may ask, where are the paintings, Serene? Well, it's actually over there behind the wired gate. They fenced it up to preserve the paintings, but also at the same time so we can enjoy it, people like us. I read that some of these paintings are supposed to depict the animals that the cavemen hunted. And also, I don't see it, but I read that there are paintings of boats to show, what happens after they die, meaning the afterlife. But it's not very clear from here. I think I see those. Do you see those two boats? Like the little curves? Those are supposed to be the boats. It was said that when Barbara Harrison rediscovered the Painted Cave in 1958, she was emotionally touched, and I can see why. Remember when I talked about how tradition relates us to people who were before us but hundreds of years back? These places, these painted caves and other places around Gua Niah actually relates us to people thousands and millions years ago. So these are the actual burial boats that they were talking about in the information board. And you can actually see like that end over there, the arrow. And at first we thought it was just a cover-up for a hole, but this is actually the burial boats. So this is a rare sight, finding durian here in the middle of the jungle. Durian is a local fruit here in Malaysia. It's pretty popular because it's really, really strong. And I love it, but I've never tried wild durian before. I made it! I'm back! It took me a 2-hour walk into the cave and then a 2-hour walk back. But it was wonderful. I am tired. As you can clearly see, I'm a mess. But it was so wonderful. It was a wonderful experience, and I have a newfound appreciation for life, a newfound appreciation for history especially, and it was a great way to end my trip here in Sarawak, and I hope you get to experience the same thing I did. From this trip so far, I've learned so much. In Kuching, I learned about culture and tradition and music and religion, and then in Miri I learned about all kinds of new things about Mother Nature that I didn't know of before. I went hiking so many times, but at every location there was something new to discover. It was a challenge. Coming here, it was a challenge because I have never done anything like this before. I've made memories that I can't even describe, and I've made friends from all over the world, and some local and some that I want to keep for many, many years ahead. And these past few weeks, I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about different cultures and different people, and I've definitely grown so much. I'm at a loss for words. Hello? Yeah? Are you busy? Okay, well, I'm on this trip, and I have a bit of a surprise for you. Yeah? Okay, well, I want you to go to Borneo.